नमस्कार। रामकृष्ण मिशन जयपुर में आज की संध्या में आप सभी आगंतुकों का हम हार्दिक स्वागत करते हैं। रामकृष्ण मिशन जयपुर का और हम सभी का सौभाग्य है कि आज हमारे बीच में रामकृष्ण मिशन के वरिष्ठ सन्यासी स्वामी चेतनानंद जी महाराज, जो कि वर्तमान में वेदांत सोसाइटी सेंट लुइस अमेरिका के मिनिस्टर इंचार्ज हैं, हमारे बीच में हैं। और वे आज हमें रिलीजन इन डे टू डे लाइफ विषय पर अपना डिस्कोर्स देंगे। कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत हम एक भजन से करेंगे। रामकृष्ण मिशन के शारदा संघ के सदस्य एक भजन प्रस्तुत करेंगी। सर्वप्रथम रामकृष्ण मिशन शारदा संघ की सदस्यों से अनुरोध है कि वे आएं और भजन प्रस्तुत करें।
निषदिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं, निषदिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं। एक देव सब देव समानित, एक देव सब देव समानित। देख देख सुख पाऊं, निषदिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं, निषदिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं। हर गौरी और राम श्याम को एक रूप में पाऊं, निषदिन हर गौरी और राम श्याम को एक रूप में पाऊं, निषदिन चरण कमल का लिया आश्रया, चरण कमल का लिया आश्रया। परम अभय पद पाऊं, निषदिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं, निषदिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं। शंकर ईशा बुद्ध गौर को परमहंस में पाऊं, निषदिन शंकर ईशा बुद्ध गौर को परमहंस में पाऊं, निषदिन करुणा सिंधु भगवान दयानिधि, करुणा सिंधु भगवान दयानिधि। शुद्ध भक्ति चित पाऊं, निषदिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं, निषदिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं, निशे दिन राम कृष्ण गुण गाऊं। যেখানে মায়ের নাম সেখানে আনন্দ ধাম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম। যেখানে মায়ের নাম সেখানে আনন্দ ধাম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম। আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম। যেখানে মায়ের স্মৃতি সেখানে ব্যথার জ্যোতি, যেখানে মায়ের স্মৃতি সেখানে ব্যথার জ্যোতি, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম। যেখানে মায়ের কথা সেখানে তার আসন পাতা, যেখানে মায়ের কথা সেখানে তার আসন পাতা, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম। যেখানে মায়ের পূজা সেখানে দশভুজা, যেখানে মায়ের পূজা সেখানে দশভুজা, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম। যেখানে মায়ের গীতি সেখানে মায়ের স্মৃতি, যেখানে মায়ের গীতি সেখানে মায়ের স্মৃতি, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম। যেখানে শারদেশ্বরী সেখানে জগদীশ্বরী, যেখানে শারদেশ্বরী সেখানে জগদীশ্বরী, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম, আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম। যেখানে শারদা নতি সেখানে শারদাপতি, যেখানে শারদা নতি সেখানে শারদাপতি আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম যেখানে শারদা নাম সেখানে রামকৃষ্ণ ধাম যেখানে শারদা নাম সেখানে রামকৃষ্ণ ধাম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম ভজরে মায়ের নাম জপরে মায়ের নাম ভজরে মায়ের নাম জপরে মায়ের নাম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম যেখানে মায়ের নাম সেখানে আনন্দধাম আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম 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 আনন্দম শুধু আনন্দম
इस सुंदर भजन प्रस्तुति के बाद में अब मैं दीप प्रज्वलन के लिए श्रीमद स्वामी चेतनानंद जी महाराज को लेकर आए आमंत्रित करता हूँ। डॉक्टर आर के मधोक जो हमारी रामकृष्ण मिशन मैनेजिंग कमेटी के अध्यक्ष हैं, रामकृष्ण मिशन जयपुर के सेक्रेटरी स्वामी देवप्रभानंद जी और स्वामी है। मैं अतुल महाराज से भी निवेदन करता हूँ कि वे भी मंच पर पधारें। वैदिक परंपरा में कहा गया है असतो माँ सद्गमय तमसो माँ ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर माँ मृतम गमय। दीप प्रज्वलन की परंपरा हमारे यहाँ रही है किसी भी शुभ कार्य की शुरुआत से पूर्व। मैं श्रीमद स्वामी चेतनानंद जी महाराज से अनुरोध करूंगा कि वे मंच पर ही विराजें। रामकृष्ण मठ और रामकृष्ण मिशन दुनिया भर में गैर राजनीतिक, गैर सांप्रदायिक एक आध्यात्मिक संगठन है जो 125 वर्ष से मानवतावादी सामाजिक सेवा गतिविधियों में विभिन्न रूपों में अपना योगदान दे रहा है। त्याग और सेवा के आदर्शों से प्रेरित होकर मठ और मिशन के सन्यासी और उपासक बिना किसी जाति, धर्म या नस्ल के भेद के लाखों पुरुषों, महिलाओं, बच्चों की सेवा करते हैं क्योंकि वे उनमें जीवित ईश्वर को देखते हैं। रामकृष्ण मिशन और रामकृष्ण मठ यह संगठन जिन्हें कि आधुनिक दुनिया के प्रमुख निर्माता के रूप में प्रसिद्ध इतिहासकार A.L. बाशम ने बताया है, स्वामी विवेकानंद ने स्थापित किया था और उसका 125वां वर्ष अभी हम मना रहे हैं। रामकृष्ण मिशन के अगर आदर्श को देखा जाए तो कहते हैं कि जो कार्य करें वो पूजा के रूप में हो और प्रत्येक व्यक्ति की दिव्यता को हम स्वीकार करते हैं और सभी धर्मों में सद्भाव, ये तीन हमारे उल्लेखनीय आदर्श हैं जिस पर ये संगठन आधारित है। आत्मनो मोक्षार्थ जगत हिताय जय, रामकृष्ण मिशन के सन्यासियों का यह ध्येय वाक्य है जो कि स्वामी विवेकानंद ने ही दिया था, अर्थात स्वयं का जगत का कल्याण और स्वयं का मोक्ष। तो बहुत सारे सेवा की गतिविधियां स्कूल, कॉलेज, ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में, शहरी क्षेत्रों में और स्वास्थ्य संगठन, बहुत सारे अस्पताल, डिस्पेंसरीज और शैक्षिक प्रकल्प रामकृष्ण मठ और मिशन के द्वारा पूरे भारत में संचालित किए जाते हैं। लगभग 150 से अधिक संस्थाएं रामकृष्ण मठ और मिशन की भारत में हैं और बहुत सारी लगभग 50 के लगभग विदेशों में भी है, जिसमें सबसे अधिक अमेरिका में ही है जहाँ से कि स्वामी चेतनानंद जी महाराज पधारे हैं। स्वामी चेतनानंद जी महाराज का संक्षिप्त परिचय देना चाहूँगा। वे 1960 में रामकृष्ण मठ मिशन में सम्मिलित हुए थे। वर्तमान में वे वरिष्ठ सन्यासी हैं। वे एक लेखक और आध्यात्मिक शिक्षक भी हैं और इनके छात्र दुनिया भर में फैले हैं। वर्तमान में अमेरिका में सेंट लुइस वेदांत सोसाइटी के प्रभारी मंत्री हैं। उन्होंने आध्यात्मिक जीवन के बारे में 2 दर्जन से अधिक पुस्तकों का लेखन और अनुवाद किया है और उनकी कुछ पुस्तकों में ह्यूस्टन स्मिथ और क्रिस्टोफर ईशरवुड ने भी सहयोग किया है। वे सन्यासी के रूप में अपने इतने लंबे जीवन में 1971 से USA में हैं। पहले वो बॉलीवुड सेंटर में थे, उसके बाद में वो सेंट लुइस में हैं। उनकी पुस्तकों का विभिन्न भाषाओं जैसे कि जर्मन, डच, स्पेनिश, फ्रेंच, जापानीज और भारत की भी अधिकांश भाषाओं में अनुवाद किया गया है और पिछले 50 वर्षों से अधिक समय से वे सच्चे साधकों को ध्यान और आध्यात्मिक विषयों की शिक्षा भी देते हैं। उन्होंने अब तक वेदांत शास्त्रों और रामकृष्ण विवेकानंद साहित्य पर लगभग 1400 व्याख्यान और 2000 कक्षाएं दी हैं और ये सभी व्याख्यान और कक्षाएं रिकॉर्डेड हैं जो कि उनकी एक YouTube चैनल वेदांत STL पर उपलब्ध भी हैं। उनकी कुछ पुस्तकों में जो कि हमारे यहाँ उपलब्ध भी हैं, हमारे यहाँ एक बुक सेंटर है, उसमें श्री रामकृष्ण एंड हिज डिवाइन प्ले, श्री शारदा देवी एंड हर डिवाइन प्ले, रामकृष्ण एज वी सा हिम, दे लिव्ड विद गॉड, गॉड लिव्ड विद देम, हाउ टू लिव विद गॉड इन द कंपनी ऑफ रामकृष्ण एंड सी गॉड विद ओपन आइज, मेडिटेशन ऑन रामकृष्ण। ये कुछ उनकी पुस्तकों के नाम हैं। अभी मैं रामकृष्ण मिशन जयपुर के सचिव स्वामी देवप्रभानंद जी महाराज से अनुरोध करूंगा कि वे महाराज जी का पुष्पगुच्छ भेंट कर स्वागत करें। स्वामी देवप्रभानंद जी महाराज। मैं स्वामी एकनिष्ठानंद जी महाराज से अनुरोध करूंगा कि वे महाराज जी का पुष्पगुच्छ देकर स्वागत करें। डॉक्टर R.K. मधोक, रामकृष्ण मिशन मैनेजिंग कमेटी के अध्यक्ष, महाराज जी का स्वागत करेंगे। मैं रामकृष्ण मिशन कमेटी के अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर आर के मधुर से अनुरोध करूंगा कि वे एक शॉल ओढ़ाकर महाराज जी का स्वागत करें। रामकृष्ण मिशन जयपुर के सचिव स्वामी देव प्रभानंद जी महाराज का स्वागत भाषण अभी उसके बाद में डिस्कोर्स।
ओम स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। परम श्रद्धेय श्रीमद् स्वामी चेतनानंद जी महाराज को जयपुर आश्रम से जुड़े हुए रामकृष्ण भावधाराओं से जुड़े हुए सभी भक्तों की तरफ से स्वागत करते हैं। उनके चरणों में प्रणाम। ठाकुर माँ स्वामी जी की कृपा से एक विशेष अवसर हम सब के लिए, जैसा कि महाराज जी के बारे में आप लोगों ने सुना, और रामकृष्ण मठ मिशन के एक वरिष्ठ सन्यासी, श्रद्धेय सन्यासी, आज हम सब के ठाकुर माँ स्वामी जी की कृपा से एक अवसर हम सबको मिला। हम समझे ना समझे, ये हमारे जीवन में एक विशेष अवसर, उनके मुख निश्रित अमृत वाणी से हम सब के जीवन में एक विशेष एक दिशा हम सबको मिले ठाकुर माँ स्वामी जी की कृपा से। तो मैं आप सब के तरफ से, मैं अपनी तरफ से महाराज जी का स्वागत करता हूँ। और एक बात आप सबको मैं, यद्यपि धन्यवाद ज्ञापन बाद में होता है, पर आप सबको मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ और स्वागत करता हूँ कि इतनी व्यस्तता के बाद भी आप सब यहाँ आए और एक आग्रह के साथ महाराज जी के वचन सुनने के लिए उत्सुकता के साथ इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं। तो मैं आप सबको भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ और हम सब की तरफ से महाराज जी को अनुरोध करूँगा कि महाराज जी आप हम सबको लाभान्वित करें। आज की जो विषय है वो है रिलीजियन इन डे टू डे लाइफ। महाराज जी अंग्रेजी में बोलेंगे, तो महाराज जी से कृपापूर्वक हम सबको दिशा निर्देश दे परम श्रद्धेय महाराज जी।
रूपम रूप विवर्जितस्य भवतो ध्यानेन यत्कल्पितं स्तुत्या निर्वचनीयता अखिलकृतो दूरीकृतजान्मय व्यापित्वाञ्च निराकृतं यत्तीर्थयात्रादिन शान्तैवं जगदीश तद्विकलता दोषत्रया मत्कृतम्। Oh Lord, I made 3 mistakes in my life. My first mistake, I know you are formless, but for the sake of my meditation, I imagined your form. My second mistake, I know that you are beyond expression, beyond speech. But for the sake of my prayer, I eulogized, I glorified your name. My third mistake, I know that you are all pervading everywhere. But for the sake of my pilgrimage, I traveled many places to see you. Lord, these are the 3 mistakes I made in my life. Please forgive me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto you. Ma'am, sorry, I do not know how to speak Hindi properly. I can read Hindi. So I shall speak in English. Our topic today, religion in day-to-day life. Think of us, what we do in daily life. We get up, take breakfast, ready to go to work, come back home after 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, exhausted, eat, watch a little television, go to bed. Day in, day out. That is our day-to-day life, most of the people. Some people think we don't need religion, God. I have husband, beautiful wife, wonderful children, plenty of money, beautiful car, big home. Why do I need God? Some people think that way. We don't need God. I am happy with godless life. That is the most of the people's sentiment, career. I was just thinking about Steve Jobs, who invented that iPhone, iPad. So much money. Doctor declared pancreas cancer. 6 months. Boom. He will die. Money could not save his life. No doctors could save his life. What is the purpose of human life? Why are we here? Why are we in this world? What for? Just a little family, a little enjoyment, then go. Kathopishat tells a very beautiful line. Shasyamiva martya pachyate, shasyamiva jayate punaha. These human beings are born like corn, mushroom, and they die like corn, mushroom. Death. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Janaka asking Yajnavalkya, when we die, what go with us? Let me tell you an American story. A man saved $75,000 and put under his bed and wrote in his will that when I shall die, put that money in my coffin so that I will not have any financial problem in heaven. His wife read the will, pushed her husband the other side, took the money, went to the bank, deposited the cash, and wrote a check and put into the coffin. Children came, well, we must fulfill the wish of our dad. Well, yes, your dad will cash that check in heaven. What goes with us? 3 things. Vidya, karma, purva, prajna. Vidya, knowledge, wisdom, which you have gathered in this life, that will go with you. Karma, work, good and bad, whatever you have done, they will go with you. Purva prajna, previous life samaskaras, impressions, they will go with you. We want, some people think, really God is not necessary. I remember I had an interview with an atheist. Swami, I don't believe in God. Why? Because I don't see Him. That is most people think. If I do not see, I do not believe. Many of you have not seen England. That does not mean England does not exist. Oh yes, England exists. How do you know? I read in the book, geography, I know the English people, those who came and told us that England exists. So similarly, our scriptures, Upanishad, Gita, tell us God exists. God comes, God calls. Moreover, our seers of truth, saints, they tell us God exists. Sri Ramakrishna, when Vivekananda asked, does God exist? Yes, I see Him, I can show Him also. Big challenge. I was talking in Delhi. This 21st century, do you know what is going on? People say that we read enough, we read enough, we heard enough. We want experience. We want experience, anubhuti. Religion is moving to that direction. It is called mysticism. I was invited to speak on Ramakrishna the mystic in 1992 in Avila, Spain. I told that in this age, how Ramakrishna's samadhi experience will convince people God exists. Ramachandra came, what did he do? Kill Ravana. Krishna came, kill Kamsa. Or some other demons. Ramakrishna came, what did he do? He did not kill anybody. He killed the greatest demon one can think of. That Swami Vivekananda said. Samshayo Rakshasa Nasha Mahastram. Master, you came in this age to destroy the greatest demon, that is Samshaya, doubt about God. If we read Ramakrishna's life, we can see it demonstrated. The God who taught the Bhagavad Gita in the Kurukshetra to Arjuna, the same God demonstrated Bhagavad Gita in this life. Gita, Tyagi, renounce. Ramakrishna demonstrated. As I was telling about that atheist, he said, Swami, I don't believe in God. I said, that is fine. But you believe in your wife. You know that when you are sleeping, your wife will not cut your throat. That faith you have. That is the reason you go to bed. But you don't believe in God. That is perfectly all right. You believe the pilot of the airline. You know he will not bring down the plane on the ground. You believe the chef, the cook in the restaurant. You know he is not going to poison you. You believe the surgeon who is going to surgery, of open heart surgery. You know this man is not going to kill me. You have faith all these people, except God. Look, without three things, it is hard to live in this world. Faith, hope, and love. Faith, Vishwas, hope, Asha, love, prem, bhalabasa. Could you imagine you are a person, you do not love anybody and nobody loves you? Just imagine. You are in this world, nobody loves you, and you do not love anybody. It is unthinkable. Each one of us loves someone. The person we love, we carry that person in our heart. Everyone. Ask, put your hand in your heart, you know whom you love. That person you carry. Human beings cannot survive in this world. Faith, hope, and love. Without hope, you have no incentive to get up from the bed. Why should I get up? I'm happy. You are listening to that song, Anandam, Anandam, they are singing. This Anandam is the guiding force in this world. Our Upanishad tells us, Anandadhaiva khallimani bhutani jayanti, jena yatani jivanti, yat prayanta visam vishanti, tad vijiggasasva, tad brahmeti. This whole universe, it is in Taittiriya Upanishad. This whole creation evolved from bliss. It remains in bliss. It merges into bliss. That bliss is Brahman. Without bliss, without peace, we cannot survive in this world. I'm just going to tell you why religion is necessary. In the Shankha Sutra, in the Shankha Karika, there is a mantra. I shall not tell you in Sanskrit, being tormented by three kinds of sufferings, physical, mental, from other people, and from unseen, earthquake, tornado. Being tormented by three kinds of desires, a question arose in human mind. Is there any end of suffering? दुख की कोई समाप्ति है? I am hungry. Ate food. Hunger is gone. Again I am hungry. Atyantik. That pain, misery, suffering will go forever. That is the reason all religions talk about how to get rid of misery. All religions. Look at Buddha's religion. Sarvam dukkham dukkham shanikam shanikam salakshanam salakshanam shunyam shunyam. That is Buddhism. Sarvam dukkham. Everything is misery, 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 misery. Shamai, everyone wants to get rid of misery. Nobody wants misery. It is the religion which brings peace and bliss in human heart. You cannot go to a grocery shop or any big supermarket or mall. I want 5 kg peace and 10 kg bliss. People will laugh at you. You are crazy. Peace and bliss are not available in the market. No way. It comes from within, practicing a spiritual life. Why do we need God? When I was young, I read Swami Vivekananda's Karma Yoga. Sometimes we talk about character. What does religion do? When you realize God, you are not growing 1 horn or 10 hands and 5 heads. You will remain same as it is. Your inner being will change. What did Swamiji say? Swamiji defines character. The whole purpose of human life is to build the character, Charitra. How does it build? Whatever you do, whatever you think, they leave some impressions in the mind. Those impressions form habit. Habit forms character. Very simple. So if we do 80 good thoughts, we think 80 good thoughts, do 80 good deeds, day in, day out, month after month, year after year, your character is bound to be good. I remember we used to, young days, we used to memorize English proverb. Money is lost, nothing is lost. Health is lost, something is lost. Character is lost, everything is lost. Character. Religion shapes character. Most people, do you know, I think it is the Stri Parvam of the Mahabharata, there is a called Sangsara Jagi, this world where you live in. Do you know what is this world? A man who was chased by a lion. He ran and ran and ran and fell into a well. That well was covered by creeper, and that man grabbed the creeper and hanged him. He looked down, found crocodile and snake. He looked upward, he saw the lion, and he is hanging in between. And from the top of the tree there was a beehive. Some honey was dripping, and he was taking some honey. That is the worldly pleasures, momentary. Niche mrityu, upare mrityu. Below death, above death. But is it the end of human life? That is the question. There, Swamiji, if you read that Swamiji's complete, what is called Swamiji's lectures on 19th February 1893, Shindantu Vishvi Amritasya Putra Aye Dhamani Divyani Tostuhu Vedaham Edam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parastad Tameva Viditto Timirtumeti Nanna Pantha Viddati Anaya. Listen, O children of immortal bliss, I have seen that effulgent one who is beyond darkness. Knowing him alone, you can transcend death. There is no other way. There is no other way. That is the way we are thinking about religion. You know, in Manu Samhita, they gave 10 signs of religion. Then, there are 19, 20 meanings of religion. Some say ahimsa paramo dharmo, satyam paramo dharmo, prema paramo dharmo. There are many definitions of dharma. Means nature, dharma means character, dharma means properties, dharma means many things. For that reason, say dharmam rakshati dharmika. A dharma is the base holding. That is the way we are functioning in this world, dharma. But Swami Vivekananda said, do you know what is Ramakrishna's definition of dharma? Manmukh akkarai dharma. Unite your speech and the mind, that is dharma. Very simple, but very difficult. You cannot tell everything what is in your mind. I cannot tell everything what is in my mind. But Ramakrishna can. Do you know why? His inside, outside one. His life is only truth. Nothing but truth. But why, Swami, can we not tell the absolute truth? Then this whole world will collapse. Why? Why will the world collapse? It is in the introduction of the Brahma Sutra. Shankara mentioned, Saitanrite mithuni krittayam iti lokavyamohara. Lokavavhara is pragmatic life, day-to-day activities. It is a mixture of truth and untruth. Do you know what is Ramakrishna's example? Here is 100% pure gold. 100%. You cannot make any jewelry from it. Because it is so soft. Pure gold cannot be made as an ornament. You will have to mix alloy. Then it becomes hard. Then you get necklace, bracelet, ring, nose ring. All these things come because of the alloy. 100%. That is our goal. That you will get at the time of Samadhi. But you know, Swami Vivekananda defined religion. I remember in 1980 I wrote an article, A New Religion Begins. It was in the convention of the Ramakrishna Mission. Swamiji redefined religion in this present age. The old religion said he is an atheist who did not believe in God. The new religion says he is an atheist who does not believe in himself. Religion is the manifestation of perfection already in human beings. Perfection. Look at it. Everybody wants perfection. You do not want a quack dentist. You want a good, perfect dentist, perfect doctor, perfect teacher, perfect nurse, perfect husband, perfect wife, perfect children. Because that very perfection is within you. You do not want a sloppy, imperfect person. Religion is the manifestation of perfection already in human beings. Another definition Swamiji gave, religion is the manifestation of divinity, devoto, only in human beings. Devoto. Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. We all believe that inside us is the Atman. The Upanishad says, Deho devalayo prokto sajiva kevalo shiva. These human bodies are the tabernacle, temples of God. Inside is God. God dwells. God dwells in every human being. That is the reason Swamiji told in that poem, Shakharpati, to a friend, Baurupe samga chhadi kotha khujiche ishwar, jibe prem kore jei jan, sei jan, sebi ishwar. Living, setting aside this living gods, why are you searching gods in the temples? Worship these living gods. Break all of their idols. That's what Swamiji said. Divinity. That is the manifestation of divinity. That is the goal of religion. How can I do it? Swamiji further said, each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity by controlling nature, by external, internal. Do this either by work or worship, or psychic control, by one or more, or all of these, and be free. This is the whole of religion. Doctrine, dogmas, rituals, and nothing but secondary details. That's what Swamiji said. Manifestation of divinity. How? 4 paths. Karma yoga, path of unselfish action. Bhakti yoga, path of devotion. Raja yoga, path of meditation. And Jnana Yoga, path of discrimination. I remember once I had a talk with Dr. Houston Smith. He is one of the pioneers of the Eastern religions in America, in the West. Very famous man. He wrote that book, The World Religions. We are very close. So one day I told Houston, you know, these 4 yogas are something new in Vedanta. He said, no, Swami, Jesus also taught it. Uncle, he was a Methodist minister previously. Jesus also said it, but how? Jesus said, love thy Lord with all thy heart, that is Bhakti Yoga. All thy soul, that is Jnana Yoga. All thy mind, that is Raja Yoga. All thy strength, that is Karma Yoga. Jesus also taught these 4 yogas. You see how they interpret religion. I am a student of Swami Vivekananda, I tell you frankly. We learn from Swamiji how to find fulfillment in life. What is the purpose of life? What is the goal of life? Why are we in this world? I was telling whenever I come in Balloon March, we have a training center. We are nearly 80 to 100 brahmacharis. They get training every year. So they invited me to give a talk. So I told those brahmacharis, they are brilliant students, highly qualified, doctors, engineers, cream of the society. They are in that training center. So I told them, brothers, let me tell you my philosophy about my life. If you work, you will die. If you do not work, you will die. Better work for Sri Ramakrishna and Swamiji. Give your life. You will find fulfillment in life. That religion I understand. Swamiji's those 2 words, please remember, love and serve. মানুষকে ভালোবাসো এবং সেবা করো. Prem and Shiva. I remember once Swami Sarvagatananda, he was the head of the Boston Center. He wanted to be a monk. It was in 1936-37. So his guru was Swami Akhandananda. Oh, you want to be a monk? From Bombay, you walk up to Khardwar. Without carrying any money. Bake food from door to door. He went there. Swami Kalyanananda was the head. You want to be a monk? Yes, Swami. Listen. In the temple, what do? Puja, Naivedya, food offering, and prarthana, prayer. These are the 3 things we do in the temple. But in this hospital, Shiva, they are puja, Ushatpatha, they are Naivedya, and duty mishti kotha, a few sweet words tell to these patients. There you did the prarthana, prayer to the Lord. Here you just say a few words to these people. If you can reconcile, if you can think these both are the same, then join here. That is practical Vedanta. That is Ramakrishna monks are doing. We are demonstrating Manush Bhagavanir Puja, how to worship the human God. Hindu, Christian, Muslim. We have Muslim Jabutis, they took initiation from us. From Turkey, from Jordan, They come and take initiation. Swamiji's dharma. I was telling my brother disciples in Delhi. I think Swamiji was in Abuja station or in Bombay, somewhere. Just before going to the United States, he was telling to Swami Turiyananda, brother, I do not know what religion is. But do you know what? I learned how to feel. I can feel intensely. I can feel people's sufferings, their hunger, their aspiration. That is the reason I am going to America, to uplift my countrymen. That is Swamiji. Zero selfishness. You will not find another person in this world. Zero selfishness. Once he said, if I judge anything wrong, that also I judge for others. That is our Swamiji. Amazing person. A Rajputana, a Rajasthan. I was asking our Khetri Swami, write down how many days he was in Rajputana. 3.5 months he was in Gujarat. It is a holy place, Khetri. Jaipur, Swamiji was in Jaipur. It is a holy place. A Brahmagya Purush, a knower of Brahman, stayed here, moved in this city. It is a holy place. I learned. My heart has been expanded, that Swamiji said. I can embrace whole humanity. That religion I understand. Do you feel? Do you feel for others? Love people, serve people. You will find fulfillment in life. In the Bhagavatam, Krishna told the gopis, do you know how to janma safallam? That is the word used in the Bhagavatam. Etavad janma safallam. All of us who are trying to find fulfillment in life. Fulfillment. Sarthak Jivan. How? Pranay, Arthai, Dhiya, Bacha. 4 words have been used in the Bhagavatam. Pranay, pran means energy. You divert your whole energy to serve others. Arthai, if you have money, spend. Dhiya, intellect. Bacha, speech. All of your things divert to help people. Then you will find fulfillment in life. Do you know what that means? That means you are completely unselfish. And how Swamiji defined God? You will find in Karma Yoga. Friends, listen carefully. Unselfishness is God. Selfishness is sin. That religion Swamiji taught us. I remember once I was very sick. I was flying. So I sat in the back of the plane. So one air hostess, American girl, she came to me, why are you here? You could sit in the front. Then I told her, I am not feeling good today. Then that girl was very compassionate toward me and she wanted to talk to me. So I talked, then I told that I am a monk. Then she came, when I was leaving, when the plane landed, when I was leaving, she stopped me. She stopped me. Before you leave, you give me a word of wisdom. You give me a word of wisdom before you leave. I told her, really? You want a word of wisdom? Of course I do. Love and serve. Love people, serve people. That is the way I took my life. That is Swamiji's message. Seva Dharma. Ramakrishna Mission observes 125th anniversary. It started last 1st May. Swamiji started 1897 1st May, so it is 100 years. So I edited a book. Do you know how the Ramakrishna Mission first started? It was in 1897. Started with a Muslim girl, 14 years old. The whole Ramakrishna Mission started. A 14 years Muslim girl in Murshidabad district, Daudpur village. Swami Akhandananda, a disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, was walking through the street. He had 4 annas in his pocket. He found a Muslim girl was crying on the street. My mother will beat me. My mother will beat me. That girl was crying. Why? We are very poor. We have no food. We have 2 earthen vessels for cooking and 1 pitcher, earthen pitcher for carrying water. Father, that pitcher is broken. Look, the lower part of that pitcher fell, all water down. And she is holding the neck of that pitcher under her arm. Perhaps you have seen how the village women carry the water on their waist in this way. Father, my mother will beat me. Then Swami went to a shop, bought a new pitcher for that girl, 2 paise. And 2 paises, he bought some mudi, puffed rice, and gave to that girl. In the meantime, several children encircled him. Father, we have no food, we are hungry, feed us. So the remaining 3 annas, he spent for those children to bought some puffed rice and gave to them. That is the start of the whole Ramakrishna order. With a Muslim girl with 4 annas. Same thing, Benares Home of Service started with 4 annas to rescue an old woman who was dying by the side of the road. Swami Shubhananda and another person picked up that woman, washed her, gave her some milk and saved her life. That is the beginning of the Ramakrishna order. Very interesting, Sri Ramakrishna's Seva Dharma. Now let me tell you a little bit about your daily practice. I am a very routine-oriented person. I know the value of the routine. I lived with some monks, great souls of the Ramakrishna order. I was living with them from the age of 14, from 1950. I am now 87 years old. Many things are not in the books. You will have to live with them. I still remember one day, I just came to the monastery after finishing my education. Swami Gambhiranandaji was translating Reminiscences of Swami Vivekananda from Bengali into English. He had terrible stomach ache, pain. So I went to his room, Uncle Maharaj, you are in pain, you should take some rest. He was putting a hot bag on his abdomen and pressing. If I lie down in bed, do you think my pain will go? Can you give any guarantee? No, Maharaj, I cannot give any guarantee. But you are in pain. Please take some rest. Do you know what he said? When I work for Swamiji, I forget my pain, I forget my body. That is a great, great, great lesson for me. The dedication of these great monks of the Ramakrishna order, you see all these things. They sacrifice. Sacrifice. I was in Hollywood for 7 years. Swami Prabhavananda told in 1930 there was a deep depression in America. Very deep. Poverty. People could not eat. He used to tell me, at night time we used to say doodh khoi, some pap khoi, I do not know. Milk and some puff rice that we could not afford to buy food. These sadhus of the Ramakrishna order in the West, pioneering work, how they struggle. At that time, no Indians in America, few. Now we have so many doctors, engineers all over America. See, early life, in early 30s, these monks sacrifice. This whole order, each monk sacrificing their lives for all of you, for the good of humanity. That is the reason when we take our vows, Sannyas mantra, do you know what is the words are used? Bahujana sukhayo, bahujana hitayo, Atmana mokshartam jagodhitaya. That is the sentence we utter at the time we take our vows, Sannyas mantra. Our own real Atmana mokshartam, for the liberation of our own soul and for the doing good to humanity. What Swamiji wanted, he wanted to kill 2 birds by 1 arrow. You see, it is easy to kill 1 bird by 1 arrow, but if you can kill 2 birds by 1 arrow, then you are an intelligent person. That's Swamiji did. Each human being is trying his own liberation and doing good to humanity. Energy, Swamiji said, this human energy, it must divert it. The monks, each monk is sacrificing, diverting their energy for upliftment of the society, to serve you. That is our Seva, that is Proja, that is our Puja. I remember when I was initiated, I asked my Guru, could you give me some advice? He said, only Upadesham. Only Upadesham. Nobody practices, only ask Upadesh. Read the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna answered all of your questions. If his answers do not satisfy you, my answers will not satisfy you either. Sri Ramakrishna came to make religion easy, simple, easy to practice. As I told you from the very beginning, taste. How to taste religion, how to taste God. Sri Ramakrishna gave a word, gulapinesha, roseate intoxication. Those who drink alcohol, they know what is called intoxication. We repeat mantras, sometimes mechanically. We do not have love. How to create love in God? I sometimes give a very worldly example. Here is a girl fell in love with a very handsome young man. Only beauty, physical beauty. Handsome. Then this girl hears that this man is coming from a rich family. Her love increases. Oh, I shall get a lot of money if I marry that man. Then that girl hears that this man is good character, good sportsman, athlete, good musicians. The more this girl hears the qualities, jiva qualities of that man, the more her love increases. Similarly, the more we know Thakur, Ma, Swamiji, I ask people, please read. We have wonderful literature here. Read books. Only your iPhone is not enough, I tell you frankly. Read books. Try to know him, master more. The more your love will increase. That is the way it goes. You cannot love a person on the street because you do not know him. If you want to love him, you will have to know him. And you have to know him, you will have to love him. Love and knowledge go together. Sometimes Western people, what do they do? And Hollywood once I gave a lecture. Sri Ramakrishna said in the school is yoga, if you weep for God one day, one night, you will see God. So listening to my talk, one actress went home and began to cry. And then after a few days she came and said, Swami, I cried, but God did not come. Ramakrishna did not come. Then I asked, how many hours did you cry? I cried 5-6 hours, then I fell asleep. And Sri Ramakrishna says 24 hours. You'll have to cry more. That is the way it works. How Swamiji taught religion in the West, sometimes it is very interesting. There is a young man, 17, 18 years old, named Ralph. It is in Pasadena. He was the son of Mrs. Wyckoff. Ralph, yes, Swamiji. Swamiji used to smoke cigarette. He brought cigarette for Swamiji. Ralph, God is so near to us, but still we do not see. Why, Swamiji? Ralph, how do you see? I see through my eyes. We all see through our eyes. Can you see your own eyes? No. We do not show our eyes, but we see everything through the eyes. Swamiji said, that is the answer. Then the Ralph said, Swami, if I have a mirror, I can see the eyes. If I have a mirror, I can see my eyes. Swamiji said, that is the answer. If you have a clean mind, you can see God right now. So all the religion and the spiritual disciplines you do only to clean the mind. Japa, meditation, many of you are initiated. You repeat all these things just to clear the mind. That is called true religion. Day to day, I am just telling you, day to day, if you practice, it will work. It will work. One of our monks recently was telling me, he's in the West. Maharaj, do you know what happened? I found the power of Sri Ramakrishna's name. In the evening, the Swamis upstairs will sing the hymns of Sri Ramakrishna. Kritam karoti kalusham kuhak antakari snantam shivam suvimalam tabu namanatho. Tabu namanatho. O Lord, your name What kind of name? Shivam, Shubhimalam. Auspicious and pure. Your auspicious, pure name, what can it do? Kritam karoti kolusham. Kolush means pap, sin, bad action. Kritam, it cuts, it destroys. Your auspicious, pure name cuts, destroys all sin, all bad karma. Second, kuhak antakari. Kuhak means maya. Antakari, it destroys maya. See the power of Sri Ramakrishna's name. Many of you have taken initiation, repeat mantra. Remember the power of Thakur's name. I think I should just stop now. Niranjanam Nittavanantarupam Bhaktanukampa Dhrita Vigraham Vai Ishambhataram Paramishamityam Tam Ramakrishnam Shirasanamamo. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be to all.
वोट ऑफ थैंक्स के लिए डॉक्टर आर के मधोक।
Bottle is hot water or what this one? Is there any bottled water here? Is there any bottled water here? Yes.
Revered Swami Maharaj, Tripavananji, other monks of the mission, present ladies, gentlemen and children. It has been a great and a very auspicious day to have a senior monk like Swami Chetananda in Jaipur. It is real our fortune, and if I say he is a walking spiritual library on Ramakrishna mission, it will not be an exaggeration. I have personally gone through many of his books, few of which have been enumerated by Swami Sharanji, and including last the pictorial atlas of Bhagavan Ramakrishna's divine play. It's a beautiful piece of work, and similarly, Seeing God with Open Eyes is a worth reading for everybody. Those who have not been initiated as of now, it is the right book to begin with, and most certainly those who have already been initiated will definitely benefit by going through everything that. This book answers every question, every query which a beginner has in mind, and answers even those which are likely to come, which you do not see as of now. We are really very grateful to Swamiji Maharaj for coming and blessing the devotees of Jaipur and the mission. Thank you all.
जो भी उपस्थित आगंतुकगण और भक्तजन महाराज को प्रणाम निवेदित करना यदि चाहें तो अभी प्रणाम होगा, और उसके पश्चात आप सभी आगंतुकों के लिए जब बाहर जाने के लिए हल्के रिफ्रेशमेंट की व्यवस्था है, कृपया चाय और रिफ्रेशमेंट लेके पधारें प्रणाम के पश्चात। तो महिलाएं पहले आ सकती है प्रणाम के लिए, जो भी प्रणाम करना चाहते हैं।